Sure. Goodbye, Australia. Down under.
I suppose
that doesn't work at all. I'm going to retire now. Let's go into picks and bans first. Let's see what Infamous bans out. They'll pick Koshka.
They ban out that Koshka here to start.
And Universal Civils. Banning out perhaps Adagio. Yep, that's what it's going to be. And there's a Sky first pick. I feel like we've seen a Sky first pick like every game tonight.
Yep, it has been. No team choosing to ban it out. Seemingly fine with letting it go. A very hard hero to pull off, as we saw with Godfather.
And Celeste and Arden, the pickups for Universal Civils.
Yeah, I just like those picks in general. You know, I don't feel like they're really countering what Infamous is going to pull out here. Infamous going for a pretty standard composition as well. 1 weapon power, 1 crystal power, and you get Catherine instead of Arden, as is the way of Vainglory in 1.11 if you're not going to use Fortress, which it seems like these teams out here in Asia do not really enjoy doing.
What do you think about that Jungle Ringo? And we've got a Glaive picked up by Universal Civils, but Jungle Ringo, I feel like we haven't seen a whole lot of that in the past.
Yeah, I mean, this happened before, and it does work out. You can, if you get the jump on your enemies in the jungle, you can really slow them down and just kite them around pretty easily, especially with that Catherine for support.
That is true. I suppose you can harass quite a bit if you move into the enemy jungle. Let's find out, see if they can take the win. Oh. See, it always sneaks up on me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, they're picking now.
Okay.
So we should be able to get into this in just a few moments.
Ah, okay. There we go. And so nobody's going to last minute change heroes. Don't worry about it. Let's move into game 3. Well, our third game, our final game of the night here at the Vainglory International Premier League. It will be Universal Civils taking on Infamous, and a battle to stay alive in Group C.
And look at this, very interesting. They're just going to throw Ringo into the lane and Sky into the jungle. We've seen Sky go in both areas and Ringo go in both areas as well. So
yeah, they may swap it up a little bit later.
Pretty interchangeable. Maybe they do enjoy sending up, maybe they feel like Ringo is strong against Celeste in the lane as well.
Could be. Doing a decent amount of harassment damage early on. Sinpan's going to come down for that safe first buy, perhaps. Awesome action in the jungle for Barrage, taking a big chunk out of the Universal Civils already. Heliogenesis not quite connecting for Senpan, and Poa's just going to zone a bit with that Catherine before they head back.
You could tell that Infamous wanted to set up a gank. Their double scout trap as well as skipping these 2 back minions here that they're going for now. So just trying to get over there very, very fast, set up kind of a bush of their own with a bunch of scout traps and try to go for a fight. But very nice read by Universal Civils to send Celeste down there as well and to kind of negate that.
Yeah, makes sense. And Cassandra now moving up in the lane right now. We're going to have that Ringo in the lane, of course.
Interesting pickup by Ringo to start off, a light armor. Don't see that all the time.
Huh. Do you think maybe he was just expecting a lot of ganking pressure from Princess and take it easy?
There's definitely that, but also allows you to trade a bit easier against a Celeste as well. You're going to take not nearly as much damage from those heliogeneses.
Heliogenocide?
Yeah, I'm not sure which one it is, though.
Not sure either.
You could see how well Cassandra is already trading up against Senpan, forcing both of the potions to be used.
Yeah, looking good. CS even between the two, but certainly the life total looking better for Cassandra.
Yeah, and the other part of it is that with the light armor, you can buy 4 potions. So instead of that 2 that you normally get,
that's true.
You buy 2 extra.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, Cassandra moving back into lane now. What you really need to worry about, I suppose, if you're Senpan, is just the critical hits coming in, right?
Yeah, it can definitely do a bit of damage. One skill for you newer Ringo players is to kill a minion, get that passive up where your next attack will definitely crit, and just use it to harass your enemy laner. Do a bit more damage for sure.
Yep. Oh, meanwhile, a fight down in the jungle. Princess could be in a bit of trouble, taking some damage from the forward barrage. Poa harassing a bit too. Senpan's actually going to have to recall here. And so take it easy 5 and Princess coming into lane to just hold that for the moment until Senpan gets back.
Now let's see what Infamous can do. Looking for a gank possibly on the take it easy,
Maybe
but
a play.
Afterburn easily gets him away.
Yeah, take it easy 5, just using the A ability to make it out. And Mamma Mia and Poa coming down, but they could find themselves into 2v3 despite Princess being lower health. Take it easy 5 coming in. There comes Princess. Poa in big trouble. Nice core collapse, and that's going to help lock up the kill for Universal Civils. That one going over to Senpan.
Yeah, nice read there by Universal Civils. Just to all group up as 3 as Celeste was coming back. It looks like Infamous thought that perhaps Princess would go back and they could just force a 2-on-2 with higher health.
I guess, but it just seems kind of sloppy and needlessly risky to go through the enemy side of the jungle like that.
Yeah, just maybe a little bit over-aggressive there, just pushing too far forward. So we're going to lose 1 kill. Allows Ringo to get, a slight bit more farm in the lane, but not too much.
Yep. Infamous, despite the kills, still being, or despite getting killed, it's a little bit down in gold.
Well, Cassandra missing a bit of farm here, going to come back.
Yeah.
And uh-oh.
Oh, here we go. But Senpan just popping those boots, and he's going to be able to walk out very quickly.
Yeah, no boots just yet for Catherine, so not quite fast enough to catch up.
Yeah.
Nice job by Senpan, but they do get that really long cooldown on the boots, so they may want to go for another gank here, but nice check by Senpan with that Heliogenesis.
Yeah, well, that's one of the nice things about having Celeste in lane is you can just keep checking, keep yourself fairly safe from those ganks.
With an energy battery as well, you're never really going to run out of energy unless you're really spamming those spells. So
yeah, it's a low enough cooldown too that it's possible, but more than anything, you're just using it when you know you need to stay a bit safer. Princess finds that scout trap, of course, in the opposite brush. And Infamous may decide to use this opportunity to move ahead in lane. Looks like they will for now. Meanwhile, Take It Easy 5 moving into the enemy jungle. And Infamous is looking for him.
Yeah,
They're really wondering where this glaive is right now.
Nice little rotation, but they're actually not going to gain much off of it. Glaive doing a fantastic job right now.
He's a sneaky giant hulking tiger thing.
I was wondering what you were going to call him. I would just say he's a monster.
Sneaky monster.
Yeah.
That's just rude, man. Whoa, coming in with the afterburn, knocks Cassandra back into the rest of Universal Civils. Great gank from Universal Civils. Really nice play for Take It Easy 5. There was just nothing Cassandra could do there.
Yeah. He had the perfect angle on that gank.
He
Nothing
really
he
did.
Could do.
That second auto attack after afterburn, pushing Cassandra right into the rest of Universal Civils. Meanwhile, a little bit more fight as they try to take down this gold miner. Mamma Mia comes in, tries to grab it. Looks like it's going to go to Universal Civils anyway, and Mamma Mia lucky to be escaped with his life.
Yeah,
lucky to have escaped with his life.
Yeah, just barely getting out there. So even though a bit more farm went towards Infamous with the trade on that kill, because it was 3-on-2, it looks like Universal Civils was able to use that time and pick up the gold mine. So nicely done.
Yeah, Universal Civils pulling to a little lead early on in this game. Which, going into this, you and I talked about this match beforehand, obviously, and you seem to be of the opinion that Universal Civils would struggle a bit, but so far they've gotten the lead. Nice attempt by Mamma Mia.
Yeah, look at how much damage also came out there.
I think he's lucky he didn't get hit by the middle of that solar storm.
Oh yeah, he would have been dead.
Yeah,
easily. So, I mean, yeah, just going off of what you were saying, I just was not very impressed by the play of Universal Civils. I thought they were not the best team in the group. And even though Infamous did get kind of crushed by Invincible Armada, that's Invincible Armada we're talking about. And I thought WV at the time was a much weaker team, so I don't know, we'll see. So far it's been quite passive. We haven't really got too much information on how this game is going to go down. I still feel like either team could take it.
That's still certainly close. Take It Easy 5 spots some of Infamous coming into their jungle. Princess on the run there a little bit. And Infamous right now just trying to be bullies, just trying to take as much of the enemy jungle as they can.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of that, but they're losing a lot of lane pressure here. Ringo missing a bunch of farm.
Wow, Mamma Mia going really deep to try to take some of these monsters. Meanwhile, a fight near the lane as Poa has to back off a bit. And Universal Civil's just saying, all right, well, we'll just take your jungle then if we can.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing.
Cassandra had a nice opportunity to do some damage to Senpan. The Princess was right there, of course, with the Vanguard. Poa comes in. Merciless Pursuit getting there. There's a little bit of a stun, but he can't really fight. Take it easy 5 1-on-1. Mamma Mia coming down to help out, though. Nice forward barrage, catches most of it, forces the afterburn. Take it easy 5, knocking back Mamma Mia, but here comes Cassandra. Has to dodge Princess, of course, and there's the Vanguard. Should allow Take it easy 5 to get away. We'll see. Senpan turning. There's a core collapse. A stun onto Cassandra. Whoa, Solar Storm comes through, does a lot of damage. Mamma Mia backing away. This could end up bad for Infamous, and it looks like Universal Civils are going to be able to take, well, at least the fight for now, and I think this is definitely an advantage. Auto attack, one more, will do it. There it is. Heliogenesis completes the ace for Universal Civils.
Yeah, just trying to force the fight once again. They got the gauntlet, but they trapped themselves in with the glaive, and they totally protected the Celeste in the back. They weren't quite targeting correctly, and Senpan on that Celeste, man, landing, I think, almost every single Heliogenesis there. He did a huge amount of damage, landed that core collapse on the Ringo early on as well, and just secured those kills.
Got to be careful here. Running away from Cassandra, you can get chased down by that Ringo pretty easily, but I think Take It Easy 5 got a pretty good blood song in the middle of all that, too.
Looks like Cassandra is having a bit of a lag. I'm not sure if he saw that, though. He was doing a little bit of a dance.
Oh,
anyway, it was.
I was looking at items. My bad.
Either way, really interesting. Looks like all the lag is fixed for now.
That's good.
As nobody is standing over trying to get Cassandra's autograph anymore.
So Princess picking up a minion candy too. Let's see if they can maybe power up their gold miner a bit more. Oh, Princess taking a lot of damage. Vanguard's himself, but he is lucky, or she is lucky rather, that she didn't get taken out by that forward barrage. This Heliogenesis. Core collapse doesn't quite connect. Fade away forward barrage from Mamma Mia. Looks like Poe's going to go in. There's the Son of Senpan. Death from above. Locks up Senpan a little bit more. Take it easy way in the back lines with that glaive. Going to get destroyed though. And Princess finds herself in the wrong place at the wrong time. Solar Storm dodged for the most part. Mamma Mia misses with that forward barrage, but hits with the auto, and Senpan going to go down. There's a nice ace for Infamous, and they're going to go right for that gold miner. Pretty good turn of events for Team Infamous.
Yeah, that was a big mistake as well from the Universal Civils, just trying to force the fight. I think it was just to protect their gold mine, but they ran straight into a brush that they had no vision of. You know, they got stunned, and the Death from above was able to stun Senpan, who went down without doing much damage at all. Well, he didn't go down, but he got super low and pushed out of the fight here. Glaive all alone in the back. Princess trying to take the protection from the gold mine, but goes down very fast either way.
Not the greatest Solar Storm there at the end.
Yeah, totally misses.
Yeah, an easy turnaround stun for Poa. That's going to be the ace. Wow. Well, this game certainly a bit back and forth, but at this point, Infamous with a pretty comfortable gold lead.
That was definitely the fight they needed. They took them all out and were able to get that very decent gold payout, or it may have been immense. It was like 283.
I
was
didn't
about
catch
to complete.
It, but Universal Civils coming back and grabbing the gold miner again for themselves, getting that tiny payout, but setting themselves up for something big later, but they may have set themselves up to lose their turret. Take it easy comes in with the afterburn. There's the gauntlet going down. Cassandra pushed back even farther. Turret taken out. They don't need to worry about that anymore, but they have to worry about all of the Universal Civils all over him. Mamma Mia coming from behind, trying to take down that Celeste, but it's not looking very good for Infamous. Nice scout trap, takes out Cassandra. Looks like Mamma Mia is going to escape for the moment anyway.
Yeah, very back and forth game. This is so interesting. Mamma Mia like not really able to do as much damage as she wanted, I believe.
Seems like a bit of overcommittal on both sides here. Some of these fights, some of these setups. And Universal Civils right back in it. They're 2K gold down, but they can make something out of this.
Let's take a look at this fight. The gauntlet wasn't the best. Cassandra was able to get out of there with a reflex block. Did a bunch of nice kiting damage onto Glaive before he just go down to the scout trap here.
Yeah. Oops.
I love when that happens.
Yeah. Little Sky back in action again.
Yep. Mamma Mia on that Sky.
So he's saying, Mamma Mia, here we go again?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
She's alive again.
What do you know?
Yeah.
Valdez on Broadway next week.
Yeah, I'll be there, guys.
Yep.
Check it out.
We got it. Can't wait. Well, Take It Easy 5 is honestly, I feel like, had a good, well, kind of a blend of great setups and not so great setups with fights. Infamous gonna grab a decent gold payout from that gold miner on their way back to their side of the map.
Yeah, he's had some good ones, like the engages onto Ringo have been quite nice. Even the one in that last fight was pretty good as well. But unfortunately, after the afterburn, they have no real way to lock down the Ringo. And with the protection of Catherine just to stun whoever is running after the Ringo, he really just is able to kite for a very long time. They're really relying on a combination of like afterburn into core collapse to really take out Ringo before he can do that much damage.
Pretty much.
And the other problem is that they have two huge threats. Like, even if they do take out Ringo, Sky's going to be in the back doing a huge amount of damage. And they're both of these heroes are two guys that you have to stun and lock down in order to really take them out of the fight.
Yeah. I mean, really, at this point, positioning is the whole thing, too. I mean, you can have a comp like that. You can have that strength, but Sky finds herself in the wrong place. You're in big trouble. Universal Civils pushed way back, though. They've lost their 2 turrets in lane already. Whereas Infamous keeping everything alive so far.
Yeah, being very passive here at the Universal Civils. Also note that no minion mines have been taken by Infamous. They don't want to give the passive team any more, passive gold farm in that lane. So
yeah, I mean, when you're playing so defensive like that, the last thing you want to do is give them more money, right?
Decent gold payout.
So just going to use the pressure in the lane to try to take most of the jungle, zone them out, and try to set up a good place to possibly gank them if they get a little bit too far in the jungle.
They started the Kraken right away, but it looks like they want the fight instead. There's the stun on to Take It Easy 5. Looks like they're going to zone Senpan out with that death from above. Gauntlet goes in, but it doesn't look like Infamous is too worried about this. Cassandro, though, nice afterburn, gets knocked back into the team, and Universal Civils may have an opportunity here, but Princess is just so low. Senpan can't get close. Too dangerous, and Princess on her own will be taken down. Infamous winning another team fight. It was messy. Infamous comes out on top.
Yeah, very, very messy. Shoutouts to Take It Easy for getting a really nice afterburn right before he went down.
Yeah, I mean,
and securing that kill onto Ringo.
If he hadn't been able to get that knockback onto Cassandra, that would have been nothing at all for Universal Civils, but said they made something out of it. This is a bit risky. Senpan has a lot of poke with that heliogenesis, and yeah, Infamous thinking that's a bit too dangerous to deal with.
They can't go for it, especially because reflex block is up, and any kind of stun that Catherine tries to send out is not going to be able to stun him, so would have been able to easily take out the Sky there.
Let's watch this fight again. I really like how the death from above zoned out Senpan for most of that.
Yeah, really, really nice, but look at this knockback with the afterburn. It's a Solar Storm combination. Fortunately, they were all very low, and as you said, Princess, or rather Senpan, wasn't in that fight for a very long time, so.
Oh, nice drawing. Looked just like Ringo. And so Infamous pushing down the lane a little bit more, but honestly, they can kind of just keep, I feel like they can kind of just keep things the way they are now and then wait for an opportunity to take Kraken and push then. Leave the, I guess they've taken 1 minion mine. They're going to go for the Kraken. They feel like it's time. Death from above used for the damage. Kraken getting low. Universal Civils coming in. There's a gauntlet. Kraken has been unleashed, but who's going to get destroyed in this fight here? Senpan backs off. Universal Civils gets 1 kill. They've got the 2v3. The Kraken going for Infamous. Cassandra going to get taken down, and Poa on that Catherine on his own with the Kraken. Still in a bit of trouble. Universal Civils are going to get a great opportunity to take out this Kraken, get a lot of gold, and ideally for them, not lose too many turrets. What was distracting them, though?
We'll see what he can do. Either way, it was a really unfortunate fight for Infamous there. I mean, Ringo went down, or rather, Sky went down very, very easily in that fight. A really nice knockback from the glaive. I feel like if Universal Civils wins this, you have to give man of the match to Take It Easy 5. This guy has been so impressive on this glaive. Let's take a look.
So let's just fight again, yeah. Gets stunned early on. Taking advantage of that gauntlet, though.
puts Sky, once again, directly into the Solar Storm.
Yep.
Protects that Celeste, and then the Shiver Steel onto Ringo so that he can't get away.
Very nice.
And so getting 2 kills and the Kraken gold. I think the Kraken got 1 hit onto the turret. That's not worth it.
Yep. And only about 1,000 gold down now, so Universal Civil's certainly catching up a bit. And Infamous, you know, again, it just seems like they're trying to push it a bit too hard. They didn't really need. Do you think they needed to go for the Kraken right then, despite everyone being alive?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're desperate for getting the Kraken here. I'm sure with the lead that they have, they definitely do want to keep the pressure on, and they have a huge amount of damage with the Sky, especially onto the Kraken. Can take him out so fast, take her out rather, and even the Ringo as well. So I like the idea, but so far Universal Civils has been on point with just recognizing right when they're taking it, even if they don't have vision.
Yep. And here we go. Take it easy 5 coming in again.
Yeah, double Warhorn.
Yeah.
Warhorn from both sides.
Well,
one to chase and one to escape.
They scare Infamous away for now, at least. They can reclaim their minion mine if they want to. Oh, Senpan needs to be careful here.
That's so scary.
Yeah, he'll die so fast if he doesn't watch out.
Twirling Silver plus the travel boots will make Ringo really fast. And, very, very scary when you got a guy like that sprinting at you. Crazy drunkard.
Pretty much. Who wants that? Miss trying to put more pressure on the lane. I mean, the thing is that despite losing the Kraken and all that, they still haven't lost any turrets yet. They still have that map pressure at least.
Yeah, that is true, but it's kind of scary. If they lose one team fight, they could see themselves, you know, losing, giving over a ton of gold from themselves, dying, and then even 1 or 2 turrets would go down, which would be a huge gold swing to the side of Universal Civils.
Oh, absolutely. It certainly put him in the lead with how close the game is already. And Universal Civils, I suppose, just kind of trying to wait it out.
Yeah. Notice that Arden has bought 5 flares, just used 1 there. They need these flares right now to safely travel through the jungle. Their composition is really designed around catching one person, setting up the combination, you know, with the Afterburn into Solar Storm / Core Collapse, depending on who it is, and they just want to slowly move out through the jungle and not get caught out and fight on their terms.
Yep.
Flare gonna go down, gonna check with Celeste.
Uh-oh. DOA could be in trouble here. That's some damage onto Princess, though. They're coming in, take it easy 5, trying to get behind the team again. They drop the gauntlet. They get some decent damage. Nice Solar Storm through the middle. Universal Civils in the brawl, 2v2 right now. Princess trying to make something happen. All over Mamma Mia, but Mamma Mia with the damage from that forward barrage. Knock back Princess. Uh-oh. Universal Civils in big trouble. And we've seen this one before.
Yes, we
Run,
have.
Arden, run. And Catherine will just calmly walk. There we go.
Yeah,
Done.
notice how Sky doesn't help out in the chase. She's going to push the lane. You don't need to take out Princess here. You don't necessarily need that ace buff. It helps a bit with the push.
Well,
but
with a Catherine, you're just not going to.
no. I mean,
Pretty sure Catherine just can't kill him.
he's just going to force him to not recall, essentially, and then eventually Sky will come back. They get 1 turret, and they're going to leave it at that.
Yeah. all right, it's coming back. All right, there's Sky. There we go. Mamma Mia's like, all right, fine. I got this. There. All right.
Here we go. They could possibly go for the Kraken if they started it right now, but it looks like they're going to delay slightly.
Well, I was thinking that too, because with Princess out of the way for about 40 seconds.
Well, it looks like they're going to go for it either way.
Yeah, 2v3, and there's not a lot that Universal Civils can do to stop this right now.
It's really nicely done opening that fight. I wish we saw a replay.
Yeah, we might. Oh, uh-oh. Dancing time.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Kraken, it's not time to dance. Nice try with the Solar Storm, but unfortunately, because that miracle play that he went for did not work, he's not going to have that Solar Storm for a while.
Yeah.
Not going to have it for the Kraken push.
Yeah, the Kraken push is going to be hard for Universal Civils to deal with, it seems like at this point. The game's still very close, gold-wise, probably item-wise. But against that Kraken, you know, can you kill it and deal with the team before your base gets destroyed?
Yeah, they may want to set up a pick here.
They're
Looks like
trying.
they're going to try to hide behind the wall.
Yep, Princess.
And bait with Princess.
And she's just going to fall back. Yeah, not a lot they can do there. Princess trying to get in the back lines. Meanwhile, Take It Easy looking for that knockback of the outdoor and just going to get destroyed by the death from above. And the other damage from Sky, he has to back away. Princess on her own now. Forward barrage coming in, and meanwhile the Kraken pounding away at the turrets. Senpan doing as much damage as he possibly can. Take It Easy 5 has gained some health. He's back in the fray again, but the Kraken still largely untouched, and that's the real threat right now. Mamma Mia, the threat for Senpan, as Senpan goes down. Take It Easy 5, the last man standing for Universal Civils, and this is going to be a win for Infamous. GG.
There you go. Fantastic job cleaning up that fight.